What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And before I even get started, I just want to say hopefully everyone is doing well, and for those other creatives out there, the YouTubers, stay strong. Hopefully you guys can still create content. I know there's like a weird situation right now happening, and I was even thinking about whether or not I should create a video for you guys, but I feel like I just need to get my creative juices flowing. I can't go out and shoot at the very moment right now, being precautious, and that's a good thing. But as far as me being in the house, I need to get creative, and I feel like it's okay to make some videos, and hopefully you guys get entertained or maybe learn something more about me regarding what I want to talk about in this video. That being said, before I get into this video, there are a few awesome creatives that are pushing out some free resources for you guys. My friend Manny Ortiz has a collaboration with another brand that's giving away free resources. Vanessa Joy is giving away a lot of awesome information as well, and Frono's Photo is definitely giving away one of his tutorials, which is like, I forget how much it costs, but he's giving it away for free. Hopefully with those resources you can get inspired to create more stuff, maybe even start a channel if you're not into YouTube yet, and then maybe develop something in your business that you can go ahead and maybe make some more extra money on the side while we go through this little hump on the road. And yeah, so hopefully you guys are doing well. So let's get to the video. Diving into the video itself, I started my photography journey using the Canon 80D, which is a crop censored camera. Then I made the switch to full frame using the Sony a7 III, which I'm currently filming right now, and that's been amazing. This is my workhorse. This is what I do for I shoot my weddings, product photography. I did some vlogging with it, and also this is when I shoot my videos with. Since January, I've been thinking about getting another camera, whether if it's like a main B camera or just a second body to use for events, for tutorials, and also trying to figure out how to make these videos better for you guys. So I was in the process of trying to figure out which camera to get, and should I wait for the X-T4? Should I just go ahead and get an X-T3? Because I mean, that APS-C camera is a beast. But then I went back and looked at the Sony lineup, and I said, you know what? I think I should get the A6600. And I did. The reason why I'm excited about this camera is because it definitely checks out a lot of the boxes. And what I want to do is talk about some pros and some cons. One of the things that I don't like about this camera is the fact that the memory card is placed where the battery is at. I'm not used to that. Again, just shooting with the a7 III, I have dual card slots and it's on the side. Super easy to just, tap, open the door and just tap the card out. This, for me, I had to get used to and remember that it's not on the side anymore, it's at the bottom. Next thing I had to get used to was having that record button on the side where it's covered when I'm shooting. I'm just used to the Sony a7 III. Having it right by my thumb, and I can just press that button, and it's easy just for me to go ahead and do that. And again, just getting used to it, I'm gonna definitely have to get used to this and build some like muscle memory so that I can remember to hit record. And it's over here, it's on this side. The other thing I want to mention is the viewfinder, which I totally dig the viewfinder, especially the quality is way better than the a7 III. However, I have to remember that the viewfinder is on the left side and not in the center. Just going back to the a7 III, it's in the center. So I had to like get used to looking it through here, which I don't mind it. I have this muscle memory where I just like go straight to the middle of the camera, and I have to like kind of like, oh wait a minute, it's on this side. So yeah, that's not a big deal, but for me, it's just something I have to get used to. One thing I do miss is the actual dial on the front of the grip, just like I have it on my a7 III. Doesn't have it here on the a6600. That's just more like a workflow issue on my end that I have to get used to not having that there, and remembering I need to kind of use the dial itself. There are a few things that I do like about this camera, and the first thing obviously is the screen itself. The little flip screen here that I can actually put up, and I can use this as either a second monitor when I have the camera out to the side over here. I can reference myself with this screen, and also I can use it for vlogging, which is something that I really do miss. I want to incorporate that in my videos, so hopefully I can do that and get out of the house at some point and do some vlogs and stuff like that, and just incorporate it with the type of videos that I'm doing here on this channel. And the cool thing is that I actually got this little small rig piece for the a6600 where I can do a cold shoe and put the mic on the side instead of the sensor, so it doesn't block the screen, which it's pretty handy dandy, and it's actually not that expensive. I forget how much it is. I'll link it down below so you guys can check it out. And again, I'm pretty sure you've seen these already because the camera's been out already for a long time. There is one thing I don't like about the small rig handle here, is that it does block the C1 and C2 button a little bit. So I might go ahead and switch to a half cage or a L bracket, just because I like to have, since the custom buttons are there, I like to have everything set, and it just gets in the way a little bit. So when it comes to the autofocus, it's pretty awesome. Definitely I didn't have any issues when I was shooting in low light situations. Only when I was shooting the 16mm, but obviously I was a little far away. The other thing I do like about this camera is the door itself. for where all the plugins and stuff are at, right? It's not like this like hanging little latch that like the A7 III has. It's like a nice little door, and you know, it has everything in it. The super awesome pro for this camera is the fact that it uses the Z battery, which lasts longer, and I love it because I can use it with my A7 III, and I have other batteries as well, and I don't have to take so many of those little Sony batteries like the A6400 and the other ones have. The fact that this has everything that the A6400 has with IBIS and the better battery for the price, I think it's super awesome and a great deal. Now, the lens that I have on this camera right now is a 28-75 from Tamron, which I personally believe is a good balance. It doesn't feel too front heavy, unlike if you had like something like the 70-200 or like a 135 from Sigma. But the 20-75 with this body, I'm gonna make another video on that because I feel like you can totally do a ton of damage with this combo. If you don't have the lens or you don't have the camera, you might want to rent it, check it out, pair it up together and see what you think. Would I recommend this camera for you guys? Yes, I would totally do it, hands down. Price, specs, and options with lenses, I think it's really good. If you do have this camera, let me know in the comments below what you think about it. What are you using it for? What kind of photography you're shooting with? Maybe post an Instagram link so I can check out your work as well, because we can connect there, and that's always cool. Very last thing I want you guys to know is that on Instagram, I'll be doing a weekly live chat. You know, you guys can join me once a week. I figure I would do that now because of this situation for sure. That way all the creatives can get together, maybe join in on the Instagram live with me. That way we can get to know each other a little bit more and see what you're doing. But then also, yeah, just to hopefully, you know, give you guys a little bit of entertainment as well. Thanks for watching this video, guys. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button below, share it with your friends, like this video, give it a thumbs up. Until next time, stay awesome, stay fresh, keep creating. Peace.